peace, love, and abundant light onto you. It's your girl Coco Oshun here with a channel message for you today. If you're viewing me in the day, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And if you're viewing me at night, I hope that you're having a peaceful night. Wow. Okay. Literally, I was just about to shuffle and one card flew out. So I feel like you guys are present. You guys are, whoever's tapping into this message, you guys are definitely present. All right, but it says your spirit totem appears. Okay, so pay attention, be mindful of that, because your spirit totem animal will be making an appearance in your life, okay? Someone can't stop dreaming about you. Okay. Tell me more, spirit guides. Whoa. Yeah, you're someone who is a child prodigy, or you have a child that's a child prodigy. Could be a Vega star seed here. You are a Vega star seed. Be cautious of who you vent to, because someone is a habitual liar. It's here. Whoa. Be mindful what you give your attention to. I'm here. That's what I'm hearing. I'm here. I'm here. I feel like you guys have, I'm speaking to someone who has a child, or, yeah, this message isn't for everyone. I'm speaking to a child prodigy. Gosh, why does it keep something? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So somebody could be getting their words. Someone's like words are scrambled, like backwards, like it's giving dyslexia, right? Because things are jumbled. I just tried to say it forward, but it came out backwards. Okay, so something, be mindful of who you're venting to, because they may try to twist your words up, okay? But back to this child prodigy here in Vega Starseed. I'm also picking up that this child hasn't yet to be born. Some of you are going to have a child prodigy. However, they're going to just be great at everything, like all of the musics and the arts and acting and being in tune with their emotions and sports. Like, you can see that this child, whatever they pick up, they're going to master it very quickly. If you haven't already conceived this child, this child wants to come through. This is a Vega starseed, okay? And I feel like with the spirit totem, your spirit totem appears here. I feel like that is in connection to those that this part resonates with, because this is a general. You can book a personal with me by emailing me. But I feel as if when you see and connect with this spirit totem, it's your child prodigy. It has everything to do with this child prodigy, this Vega starseed. I'm hearing someone could have been diagnosed with ADHD, dyslexia, some type of reading disability, but it's really not a disadvantage. It's actually an advantage for them, because their learning style is different. Okay? Their learning style is different. Tell me more about this, spirit guide. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, I keep seeing this card, social experiment. You really have to be mindful, peeps, at this time, like what you're giving your attention to, because you may be a part of a social experiment. See, with the words not being able to formulate properly, something's not formulating properly. Someone is taking something and twisting it. Again, I keep feeling this energy of this with this habitual liar here. Someone's twisting your words. Someone's twisting the narrative, twisting the truth. And it's a part of a social experiment. And this person is being haunted by you. They can't stop dreaming about you. Be cautious who you vent to, okay? Again, I'm going to say it again. Reversal of curses and black magic. This is why they're dreaming of you so heavily. It could have been a group of people. I'm a little bit naive. Why? Because in this regard to people doing spell work and evil eyeing and curses and things like that. Now, like majority of the world, I felt that, oh, that's not happening. Oh, no, why? How could? You would never know who is into what. You may never know what someone studies in their leisure time, okay, what they're giving their attention to, who they're venting to. I literally just saw yesterday, I had to remove someone off of my Facebook because she said, if anyone wants to put some work on anyone, I'll put their name in the comments, and I'll put their name in a jar for you. I'll do the work for you. And to me, this is a big, big red flag. So I had to remove that person because I don't want that energy around me. Because when I first had black magic thrown at me and had to fight through it and still fighting through it for years, 7-11 on the timer, you never know who is into what, and you never know who knows who, you know? Like, you could be venting to this particular person, and then they're going back and twisting what you're saying to someone else who is into dark shit, you know, evil shit. They have not balanced, I've got chills, their ego at all, which is why it's so easy for them to delve in their shadow side and operate out of there. Okay, they don't have the ability to be able to snap themselves out. Okay, this is my ego, and I know when to use it, and when to sit down now, baby, sit down. You feel me? Like that part. Like, I'm moving in my love and light because I'm understanding that everything is happening for a reason, and that the Elohim is going to take care of. It's like a big swifter. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Apollo, but there used to be a guy called the Sandman who would come out, and if the talent was not so good, you know, he'd come out with his broom, and he would get the sweeping them off the stage, like, get up out of here. And that's what it's given. Like, the Sandman is just going to come and blow your ass away. So there's no need for me to lift a finger. But my ego is here on the rise in case I have to. But these are people who, you know, they have issues. The issues are petty. The issues are minuscule compared to what you're conjuring up, what you're tapping into, and you don't even know. This person, these people, they don't even know. These cults, these groups, these group chats of females calling themselves covens, coming together to do wicked ass shit, bro. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. Because this is real. And if you, like, even if you don't want to accept it, the fact that it is real and it's happening, oh, it'll never happen to me. I'll just say it like this. You can claim that it's not real, but to someone else and someone else's reality, it is real. So does that exempt you from being affected by it? Not necessarily. I feel like because of the lack of knowledge and the lack of understanding and having the keen third eye to know, hey, this is what's happening. This is not my own energy. This is not from my own doing. This is, you could go all the way. Some people go all the way and say, oh, I know, I feel that this is black magic thrown my way, or this is a curse thrown my way. But even if you don't want to identify it and give it a term, or even try to attach yourself onto it, it does not take away the fact that it's real. We see that our world is ran on black magic. It's everything that's negative and nasty is in, and it's popular, and it's trending, and it's considered righteous and everything that is pure and authentic and unique, those are the things and people who have to go through the spiritual warfare the most, right? Because the darkness wants to win. The darkness wants to stay at a control level of the masses, okay? So even if you don't believe in this particular thing I'm speaking of, it's still playing out. It's still happening. So that's for somebody out there that maybe feel like, well, you know, I don't believe in that stuff. You know, hey, baby, it was a point in time where I don't believe in it. I still don't believe in it. I acknowledge it. I don't believe in their power behind it. And I do believe that you need help. You know, whoever's doing that, who's coming in these group chats, putting together these covens, throwing black magic on people, putting people in jars, curses, spells, like, no. You mean to tell me our ancestors went through the suffrage and the persecutions that they've gone through for us to be generations later facing some of the karmas and generational curses that we already have to break within our lineage? You mean to tell me the first time we awaken, we start doing this crap? And there's real life situations going on in the world that your energy or your ego self could arise to, could avenge some stuff if God sends you. But you see, 12:12, but see, everybody is not chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. That's why that makes sense. Because now you can see as things are playing out. I awakened to my superpowers. I'm this dark feminine. I'm not throwing any shade at anybody for what you do, what you believe in, what you practice, or anything like that. I'm just bringing awareness to this needs to stop. You've got people in the spiritual community literally throwing magic on each other because of what? You don't like my post. You don't like what I believe in. You don't think the way that I do. You're jealous or envious. A lot of these people don't even know one another outside of social media. And that's what makes it even more grotesque to me. So I'm done ranting 1313 about that on the clock. I'm done ranting about that. It's something with someone destiny swapping, right? Even going into that. I don't want to take it too far away, but this part in your reading is so important. I feel like I must really, really go in on this. Because even with this destiny swapping, baby, you can't take what's destined for me. Even if you try to throw off the fate and how I get there, how you get there. You cannot take what's for me. That's why I say I believe, but to a certain extent. I see it, I am aware, but that doesn't mean that I got to play into it where I'm so much of a believer into what I am seeing and experiencing that I get right back down and play right with them. See, I understand that every battle is not meant for me to fight. And that the most important thing that we must keep in our conscious is that there are many small battles and larger battles within a greater war. So we really got to be mindful where we're giving our attention to, how we are allowing ourselves to be triggered. Do the self-work, do the shadow work. There is no rushing through this. If you are somebody who has contemplated on doing a spell or a curse against somebody, or just being completely nasty, writing their name down, gossiping about them, if you are somebody like that, I'm telling you to please seek help. Seek help. Because this is not you. This is 15:15 on a timer. This is possession. This is a part of that social experiment. How many people are going to be on the dark side using their powers for evil and corruption? The world is already built off of that. We already have to contend with that. And then you're going to come in, oh, I don't like her. She did this to me. I don't like him. Man, come on, grow up. I'm sorry, but I am not sorry. It is time to grow up. We have bigger wars happening right around us. And for those who's throwing magic, clearly right within you, that you need help, baby. And it's okay. We all need help. We all need help. But if your heart is so broken and so dark in a place where you can even conjure the thoughts of placing harm on someone you don't even know, that has not brought any physical harm to you, you need some help. You need some help, because at the end of the day, it's going to always be a reversal, especially when you're coming up against a chosen one. Especially when you're coming up against a star seed, a Vega star seed. Especially when you're coming up against this child prodigy. Somebody who's tapped in. It's always going to be in reverse for you, babe. It's never going to work out the way they intended, the way they wrote it, the way that they got in a group chat and, oh, we're a coven, we're all going to do this, and we're going to put them in a jar. How about the Elohim going to make that jar break? Why? Because the Elohim is in everything. God is in everything, everywhere, infinite. 1717 on a timer. So even in this, I need to say this, even if a person think that they're getting away with it right now and they're tiptoeing, yeah, I did that, ooh, right? Not for long, baby. Not for long. You may think, it may appear, it's an illusion, it may appear because you believe that, right? So it's going to look that way because this person believes that I just did something wicked and it's going to prevail. I just got my look back and it's going to prevail. See, this baddies, again, that negative ass, low vibration, frequency stuff has gotten people possessed. I'm just going to be honest. When you have no respect or regard for yourselves or your neighbor, whoever you meeting, you're coming in contact with, you got to say the most derogatory things, call each other out of each other's names, but this is in the name of love. Don't change who you are. That's all I'm going to say. Stay this child prodigy if you are this child prodigy. If you are someone who is what they call, it was a movie I watched called a savant, okay? Who play many instruments, who can do rap, hip-hop, country, rock, all in one genre, multi-talented, an alchemist, able to